Hello, hello, my friends. It's Anita Kaiser from Anita Kaiser Wellness. And if you're not familiar with me, I'm a coach who works with empaths and highly sensitive entrepreneurs. I help them find more business success through emotional wellness. And so I wanted to tell you a little bit about what that actually means. What is emotional wellness? What does this mean? What is the work that I do? And so, in a nutshell, it's healing trauma. We are healing the trauma that is in the way of your business moving forward. And this can come in a whole bunch of different ways, depending on what has happened to you as a child and what is currently showing up in your life and the patterns and programs that you're running, right? And depending on the work you've done, depending on what you've been told, depending on what you internalized as beliefs as a child, depends on what specifically comes up for you. So, I want to talk just briefly about healing trauma and how this works, right? And the way I work with it. And if you look around, there's lots of people out there that tell you the only way to heal your trauma is with their methodology. And I'm calling bullshit. Of course, I believe the modality I use is a powerful modality. I know it's made a massive difference in my life. I know as an empath and a highly sensitive being that I need to be very careful with my nervous system, work with someone who is trauma informed, and be super, super mindful of what my system can take and what it cannot take and where I'm at capacity. And as an A-type personality, as someone who learned that moving quickly, moving forward, 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 being, not being, doing is the pathway to safety and success in my life. In the past, I've oftentimes chosen people to work with who are working with that same mentality because I want action. But over the past few years, I've really learned that slowing down is actually what my body and my nervous system needs. And I wonder if that might be true for you as well, right? We have such a focus still on in our society about the push, right? And I can see the energy is shifting and we are starting to lean back and honor the pleasure and the joy more. But for most of us, that's still pretty frightening, right? Even though we all think, yes, we want these things, our internal programming is not open to that yet. And we need to create this space for that. So, healing trauma, often people are nervous about this, and rightly so. Because when you get into the thick of it, when you actually dig in, it's challenging work, right? Going through the muck is really hard. And so the way I like to work is really focusing on the here and now and creating this safe container for your nervous system so that when we decide, if we decide to go into some of that darker stuff, that you are safe, that you are regulated, and that we don't go too fast, too deep, so that it doesn't take you days or weeks to recover, right? So this is a little bit of what I wanted to share today. And if you don't know, the primary modality that I do use is emotional freedom technique, EFT tapping. And I find it super, super powerful for so many reasons, but specifically because it is so gentle in nature and we don't need to dig into things in the same way. So I really, really love that and find it to be, it's been incredibly valuable on my own personal journey. And so, if you haven't been watching me for years here in this group and are just new to seeing me, for much of my life, anger ruled me, right? And anger as the cover for sadness that was deep inside me for all the shit I had experienced and all the different programs that I was running that were in conflict with one another. So these days, of course, I still get angry, but it's not internalized. I get angry. I'm angry in the moment. I deal with whatever is coming up, and then it's gone. So that I don't have to spend days or weeks or, months ruminating about what's gone on and how irritating it is for me and how frustrated I am that I wasn't able to articulate or change the situation. So that's a lot of information, I think. I jammed a fair bit in there. And so if you're interested in finding out more about working with me, I would love to hop on a call at a, no obligation discovery call where we can chat about what's going on for you and where you want to go and really connect in and see if we're a good fit. So I'm going to leave the link here for the discovery call if you'd like to book one in. I'd love to connect. I'd love to have that opportunity to see if I can be the support you're looking for. All right. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. And of course, if you have any questions about anything I said, please do leave those as well. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. Much love.